Hey there, beautiful souls. Reverend Jess, Intuitive Angel Healer here with Prophetic Ministry of Light. I hope you're having a good day today. I hope that you have hope today. Today is Monday, and if you know anything about Garfield, you know Garfield's not a fan of Mondays, but there was a episode where he tried to cancel Monday. No matter how difficult the Mondays are, you can't cancel them, because when he did finally cancel them, that was lasagna day, and therefore it was also the day that John got his check. So if you cancel Monday, you're probably going to cancel the things that are needed with that Monday. So I wanted to get on here and give some hope to those out there that may be struggling today, maybe having the Mondayest Monday ever. Just because you are a person of faith, of spirituality, does not mean that you're not going to have some turbulence in your life. You're always going to have lessons. We are on the planet of lessons. We have incarnated into the planet of lessons. It's about how you roll with those lessons, how you learn the lessons. Somebody out there really needs to hear that today. You need to hear that you are not your mistakes of the past. You can only grow from the mistakes, but you can't beat yourself up every day for having mistakes. And if you have made some major mistakes in your life, just know you've got a couple of big karmic lessons off your plate, because it was inevitable that they were going to happen. A lot of times we say we wish we could have avoided something, but you can't avoid what is inevitable to happen. And a lot of times what we don't understand is that we signed a contract, and this contract before we came down to earth said, hey, you're gonna do X, Y, and Z to clear out your karmic lessons. And I feel like I was an overachiever when I was at that meeting with my angels and my spirit guides, and they're like, no, Jesse, you're taking on too many karmic lessons. I'm like, that's all right. I'll take them all on, because I can do it. Because I have been met with karmic lessons, I feel like, since I was born. Like, that's why I started up my own church, Prophetic Ministry of Light. Hi there, Low Gamer. I came into, I got born into the most karmic family you could imagine, and I took it real personal before I went through my healing journey. I started that really started doing it in 2018. But I used to take it real personal, like, why do I have this family? Why do I have these problems? And it's not an avoidance of the problems. I've actually went and head-on faced every problem that I've been given, and I never seemed to avail on the other side, because I always had the karmics come in and keep holding me back. But then I started taking it personal when I understood that I needed them for spiritual growth. I needed to spiritually grow through these lessons, because if you believe in past lives, these people that are your oppressors this lifetime are because you have been fighting them in past lives, that you just incarnate into different shifts. So, like, they could be your sister this lifetime, but last time they were your aunt. They keep moving spots to see which place is going to finally learn that lesson. And I don't know how, I've incarnated probably a whole bunch, but I think I've finally found the key. I finally found the missing piece, and I finally am learning those lessons. So I just want to give you guys hope that if you were going through a lesson, it's for you to spiritually grow. Try not to take it personal, because we are in the planet of lessons. Thank you, Sideline Shots. If you guys are here, like, share, and subscribe. I'm getting on here because I do weekly ministries, but I just started this channel, and so my views are low right now because I'm starting from scratch. My other channel is Spoken Like an Angel, and it's under Rev Jess Angel Healer 444. You can see, but you can go to my lives. It's not hard to find it. That one has more. I've been doing it for a while, but anywho, I wanted to get on here and share some hopes. Hi there, Cotton Blake Romero. I hope you're having a wonderful Monday. I just want to share that it doesn't matter. It does matter if you're spiritual, but in the eyes of going through lessons, you're gonna go through them. You're gonna go through trials and tribulations. Some are gonna go through more than others, and it's really important for you not to compare yourself to others, because you may be comparing yourself to me and you don't understand what chapter I'm on. I'm not on chapter 1. I've been doing this for years, and Sally may be on chapter 500. You don't know the chapter in the life of the trial and tribulation somebody's going through, and everybody's got a different path. I'm hearing birds of a feather flock together, and sometimes you are that individual falcon that goes its own way. Eagles usually chill by themselves. Pigeons flock together. So if you're trying to think about which birds, which little tribe you're trying to get into, sometimes we try so hard to get into that tribe, and it's literally a bunch of pigeons we're trying to get into, and the mighty eagle. I'm hearing angry birds. Mighty eagle. Oh, if you've seen Angry Birds, you know where that's coming from. If you know, eagles rock by themselves usually, but you can't soar with eagles if you're hanging out with a bunch of chickens. Chickens, pigeons. There's a whole song to that. Because remember, chickens can't fly. Chickens are flightless birds. I just got hit by something by the tree. The spirit has a sense of humor. That was a reminder that chickens can't fly. So think about, are you trying to get with the mighty eagles? Because they don't have a lot of company. Usually eagles have their family, and that's about what you have. Because I learned a long time ago, stop trying to hang out with people who you think you want to be with. Stop trying to be like other people that aren't you. If people aren't showing you true love, true loyalty, stop trying to impress people. See, this wind starts kicking up. I don't know if it's making my my signal crazy or not, but take that as a confirmation. It's a hurricane. I'm hearing it's a hurricane. Some people bring the hurricane. They're a tornado. They're a hot mess, and you're trying to be like them to fit in, and then in the end they end up causing destruction and end up being by themselves. So stop trying to be like other people, because it's not worth it. This wind's crazy. I take that very much when the it was all calm a minute ago, and now it's all. That's a confirmation right there for somebody out there who needs to know you need to let go of that storm. that person is bringing you the storm. Very, very important. Sometimes we unknowingly hold on to people and things that just bring us more karmic lessons, more karmic connections, more karmic lessons that we didn't even have to go through, but you go through stuff sometimes because of other people. And when you're an empath, it's so hard to let go of other people, because a lot of us were trained to stay in that fawning stage a long time ago, where we try to fix people, we try to help people that can't help themselves. And when you do that, you bring in their energy over to you, and it's not fun. And you're going through a personal growth lesson right now of standing up for yourself, standing in your power first by loving yourself. People come secondary, humans come secondary. You gotta have your, whoever you call it, God, higher power, most high God, source, divine, whatever you believe, because we're an interfaith spiritual church over here. I don't believe that we're just supposed to believe one way, because if we were just supposed to believe one way, we would have only been presented with one sacred text, one story, but we haven't. History has unveiled so many different texts, so many different things, wisdom, visions, from Buddhism to ancestral wisdom to the Tower. I feel like it happened with the Tower of Babel. Like, I just feel that all these incarnations, maybe it started off with one creator, but at some point humanity is what has created all these other creations, all these other ways of thinking, because we manifested it because Spirit wanted us to learn. And if you're not going to learn, if you don't vibe with the faith. So I feel like there's all different faiths for all different walks of life, but in the end, I've always said this: faith is the car that we drive on the highway of enlightenment to get to a higher power, to get to the end. Love is the religion that we're all trying to get to, whatever faith that we believe in. So it all starts with love, not judgment. And we really need to release that judgment that we're holding against things that we don't understand, because that's usually the things that we fear are things that we don't understand. It's walk the dog day. Everybody's walking their dog. Hello. Hello, puppies. How are you? To walk the dog day. Where I'm at, people don't know I'm on a live, and they just probably think I'm over here cuckoo and talking to myself, but that's okay, because people are going to judge. I was just talking about judgment. People are going to judge no matter what you do, so why don't you give them something to talk about? That's when I really got over that a long time ago, is no matter what I do, I found people judge me. There's always a hater out there that's going to judge. So why not laugh with them? Sometimes I just even give out a message, 1414. I give out and put things out there just to see if it gets back to me and how it gets back to me, like the telephone game. Because I really don't care. As long as I've got Spirit's approval, that's all that matters. Is I love me. I don't care if others judge me, because that's their form of protection, and they are going to go through their own spiritual lesson, spiritual learning process. I don't need to get entangled with that, because everyone I've ever seen that cast judgment on someone ends up going through the judgment. Like, boomerangs back, and they end up having to learn the lesson surrounded by the judgment. So don't judge people today, unless you want to go through the lesson. It's kind of like if somebody judges somebody for being handicapped. We're only one accident away from us joining that club. Always remember that. So you learn to not judge people. You learn to start focusing on what matters, because there's a lot of things we focus on these days, a lot of things that are being fed, programmed, and shared out there, just so we get distracted with the hate and the low vibrations. You gotta take a step back when you see that happening, and not let yourself get entwined in the karmic lessons out there. Don't get entwined in the hate energy, because it's always going to be out there. Ego, the dark energies are all about love, lust, greed, and judgment. All those kind of energies all float together. So you have a choice today to either let it go or to learn from it or walk away, and pray for those who can't help themselves. But you have a choice today that you can help yourself. You can learn, and you don't have to participate. Somebody out there needs to hear this right now, that you don't have to participate by simply saying the words N-O, no, one word. It's not even two words, it's one. Just saying the word no will open up so many things for you. I just saw 1717. Some people need to hear right now, that are coming on to this live or watching the replay right now. You need to start saying no more often, because if it's meant for you, it will always be for you. But if you said yes to something that didn't vibe with you, you're going to end up getting the wrong thing, and that turns into a karmic lesson. So the thing that you thought you wanted isn't always meant for you. It's kind of like, I always use the analogy of a boyfriend. You wanted that guy so bad, you wanted that girl so bad. You finally got her, and then you found out, wow, what kind of madness did I just get myself into? Because they're never gonna show behind the mask when you first meet them. So that's why you've got to use your intuition. Is this for me? Is this truly for me? Is this person truly for me? Or am I just caught up in the illusion of the lust and thinking it's love? I had to learn quite a few lessons in that. Those were not fun. I married my biggest lesson. Thankfully, I got out of that one. I never in a million years thought I would go through what I went through for 10 whole years. And so don't force things. Don't go against your better judgment. You have feelings. You have the alarms that go off that we ignore because we don't want to be alone. But you know what? I'd rather be alone than be lonely with somebody, because I have had that before too. It's much better to be alone, because you're never truly alone. But when you're alone, you can excuse yourself from the people you don't want to be around. When you are with somebody you're not supposed to be with, then you can, it's like the never-ending story, and you never get to leave. And then a drastic tower has to fall for you to leave. And that's not fun, because I have been through those drastic towers. I had to learn the hard way. I took the scenic route when I decided to go learn. There was no, hey, I'm gonna ace this test the first time. No. I had to take many different tests. So if you're going through lessons right now, and you're taking tests. You're being presented with tests. It's okay if you fail them. Eventually you'll learn. Eventually you'll ace that test. It may take you 500 tries. It may take you lots and lots of different people that you have to learn from, but you will eventually learn that lesson. So don't give up. Don't give in. Today I was presented with quite a few challenges to start off with, and as I took a walk to the store, I saw this sticker because I went to go get some things and just clear my mind, and I saw this sticker on the window. And Spirit has a sense of humor because I wanted to take a picture of it, but I came back out of the store and it wasn't there, and it said, "But did you die? Did you die?" And I think that's off of Hangover, where he's like, "But did you die?" And the reason why that's funny is because I used to tell my daughter that to make her laugh when she was younger, like 8, 7, and I would tell her that to make her laugh when she was just in a mood. And she'd be like, "No," and I'm like, "Okay then. Let's not stay in this forever." And she would laugh, and then she would say that to me when I needed to laugh. So some of you just need to laugh today. It's good for the lungs. It's good for the heart. It's good for the soul. We need to stop being so serious, because we're not promised tomorrow. Nobody's promised tomorrow. And we have this long list of things that we're going to do tomorrow, and we may not even be here for them. So make sure you focus on what you can do today and get done today, and have those goals. You know, you got to have goals. You got to have things you're working towards. 2222. Check out that angel number. That's for someone out there. But you can't just worry about the future, and you can't just worry about the past. You got to practice mindfulness, be in the present moment. If this is resonating with you, please like, share, and subscribe. It costs you nothing. It gives out some love and light energy and helps my message get spread to the ones that need it today. Because I'm a baby channel over here, because I just started this like a month ago, after I actually started Prophetic Ministry of Light. You can check out my Spoken Like an Angel page, Enlightenment for Survivors. That page has my story, where I came from, where did it come from, where did it go? Cotton Eye Joe. That song just popped in my head. I hope you guys are having a blessed Monday, a blessed day. Know that it's gonna be okay. And I had a really good sermon about hope, change, and cultivating hope and change. Hope through change, something like that. That's my live. I just did it this Sunday. Check it out, the replay. I got a new one coming up. It's about embracing love and division, because we're so divided out there, and a lot of it's because we don't even know. People are starting to wake up every day and understand the process of what's happening, that we've been divided for no reason. That's why you see so many different light workers get up every day and change stuff. So if it's not working one way, try and try again. It's gonna get better. It's not gonna stay the same way forever unless you stay the same way forever. That wind is crazy. It just keeps kicking up. Spirit is talking. I don't know how wild my my feed is right now. But I just want to get on here, share some love, light, hope, and knowledge and wisdom. Because some people don't have an elder out there that can share it, and I'm officially an auntie energy now. I am officially the auntie, but the auntie with wisdom. I even got my auntie hat. If you've ever seen Angela Johnson, she just put out a comedy special, and I love her because I've seen her grow up from being a rambunctious 20-year-old to now she's in her 40s, and she's like, now I'm in my auntie energy, and I tested it out because now I can tested it out at the family reunion and see if I could called one of the cousins Mijo, and if they answered to me, and they did. Oh, some of us we're getting older, but we're getting wiser, and we're just getting better. I'm like fine wine. I get better with age. I'm not sad about getting older. I've been wanting to be this age ever since I was young. But if you're younger, enjoy your younger age, because you get to this age and you're just like, man, I still have a 10-year lapse of, I think it was because I was married in a bad marriage for 10 years, because my 30s are a blur. I don't remember too much of them, and it's probably because I've subconsciously just blocked out a lot of stuff that happened in my 30s, because I got married when I was 26, and I was married until I was like 30, 38, 37, something like that. It was 10 years, so I guess it would be 36, wouldn't it? See, I had a lot of nonsense happen after I was married. Getting married wasn't the hardest part, just so you know. It's getting out of the marriage. Somebody told me a long time ago, they said, you should have to pay more to get married to make you think about it. It should cost you more to have to get married to think about it, because if you've ever been through a divorce, like I won my divorce, but man, it lasted a year, and the mental, it lasted a year legally, but it's ongoing because I married a psychopath who just won't stop, and decided to do a bunch of chaos and nonsense even after we were legally divorced, and still continues to it. But I've just learned to take it with a grain of salt and let the higher powers handle it. So I'm saying this, somebody out there needs to know to let it go. Don't play the narcissist game today. Don't get enthralled in that energy, because your angels will take care of it, and you will come out more peaceful, more happy. See, it got confirmation dings. You'll come out more peaceful and happy if you can just let stuff go that causes you resentment. Because in the end, if you ask your angels to help you, they're gonna help you. I'm a testimony to that. But we have to be patient, because everything happens in divine timing. I just saw a moving truck. Somebody's moving soon. I've been getting that message a lot. I feel like I'm going to be moving to a whole different avenue. Uptown girl, living in white bread world. That song just came in. Billy Joel. Somebody's moving uptown, so don't let the haters keep you stuck. Because all the hate, all the resentment, the distractions that's going on right now, they're all just to keep you stuck. No getting stuck here. I love you guys. Thank you for all the likes, share, and subscribes, and make sure you go check out my live tab and hit the notify button to see this next Sunday. We do spiritual sermons, prophetic sermons, interfaith spiritual prophetic sermons every Sunday, and if I can't do them on Saturday or Sunday morning Pacific Standard Time, 10:30, and if I can't do it at that time, it'll be at 6:30 p.m. on Saturday, but that's only if I have something scheduled on Sunday. So more than likely it's going to be on Sunday, but I always put them ahead enough time so you'll be able to know and get notified. I love you. The angels are here for you. I'm going to leave you with a prayer. Angels, please protect whoever's watching this right now. Help them heal from their struggles. Help them release the resentment that holds them in their karmic lesson. And help them have love and peace in their heart. And so it is. Amen. I hope you have a lovely day. I'm going to go and finish off the rest of this Monday, and I hope you have a peaceful night wherever you are, and let me know how this resonated in the comments. Have a wonderful day.